At Jefferson College, community is an important part of who we are and what we do.
We experience community as it unites us in our work and activities.
We reflect community through an annual day of service as we give back to those we serve.
We feel community knowing we're part of something greater than ourselves.
Our campus community is stronger than ever, and we realize community cannot exist without unity.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
Good morning and welcome to Vikings Volleyball on live stream STL. We're live from the Jefferson College Fieldhouse here in Hillsboro, Missouri, home to the Jefferson Vikings. This is the Iowa-Missouri Challenge on live stream STL. Our matchup here today is between the Iowa Western Rainiers and the Jefferson Vikings. Ray Halbrook along with Mr. Matt Bates. Matt, my friend, it's a new era here with a brand new, this is the first weekend that we've had the actual gym going here for the Iowa-Missouri Challenge. So gonna get a good look at the brand new gym floor here, the Joe Ellen Stringer Court, and we've got a good matchup here between Iowa Western and Jefferson.
Jefferson comes in at 8-10, coming off of a victory, a 3-set victory last night versus Marshalltown. Iowa Western comes in at 13-11. Earlier this morning, we had West Plains defeating Marshalltown 3-0. So already Marshalltown having some tough sledding in the tournament, going 0-6 right now. The Iowa Western team, they're led by Sherilyn Antonio. She's number 39 in the junior college circuit in kills with 206. Malika Radosevich is number 18 in assists per game. And last night they beat Mineral Area 3-0. So Iowa Western had a little tough go of things last tournament they were in out in Hutchinson, Kansas. They lost to Butler 3-1. They beat Hutchinson 3-1. Beat Jefferson College 3-2 in 5 sets. And lost to Missouri State 3-1, so they split that tournament. We're getting ready to start off. So right now, your server, number 14, Notni Gumieres. Cross, handled by your libero, Amelia Bostel. Back over, number 1, Kinda Smith. Sets up shop. Up, fake, dink. Dug out by number 4, Dura Ozkan. Still maintains possession. Another dink. Hit up. Spike by Kindia Smith, 5'10" sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri. Gets the Lady Vikings on top 1-0. Aloha Lini Bursey comes in, number 30 in the junior college circuit in hitting percentage at .305. Dug out by Bostel on the back line. Number 12 there, that is Morgan LeBlanc with a dink over the top. And Jefferson College, Lady Vikings go up 2-0.
Good start for Jefferson here.
Gumiarez going to maintain server position. 1, 2, 3 steps. Hits a floater, goes out the back. Nice little floater knuckleball, kind of a tough serve to maintain, but That's going to go side out, and that will be possession now for Iowa Western. Server Duru Ojakan, and she is number 40 in the junior circuit, Jefferson College circuit, with digs, 265 digs. Just like that, it is 2-2. Iowa Western Community College and the Jefferson College Lady Vikings. Number 4, Duru Ojkan. Another serve, that'll go outside out. 3-2 Vikings. Both still going to serve from the far corner. Floater hitting the backcourt. Set by Radisevich. Jefferson College gets the kill at the net. 4-2 right now for the Lady Vikings. Boastal 5'6" sophomore from Argentina. Just over the top of the net. Set by Radisevich. Dink by number 16. That is Lauren Bodley. 6'4" freshman from Woods Cross, Utah. 6'4", doing some presence there at the front of the net. She's going to come out. Number 15, Tylee Fuller from Lehigh, Utah. Left-handed serve. Backhandled by LeBlanc, but it's going to go out off of her. All tied up at 4. Tylee Fuller maintaining the serve for Iowa Western. Taken on the backcourt by Gumieres. Set by Paige Davis, and a hammer by number 12, Morgan LeBlanc, up there at the net. Kendia Smith going to come out. Number 8, Julia Lemos. Sophomore server from Brazil. 5'7". Here in the position in front of us. Steps, pops it to the back line. The libero Ojkan plays it over to number 1. That is Kana Ramis. Rana Kamis, I should say. Kamis Kamish. She hammers it out. 6'4", Jefferson College.
Your dyslexia got you there.
We're getting there, brother.
Right.
Another serve by Lemos, handled in the backcourt. Set by Kamish. Set by Boastal. Hammered by LeBlanc, just goes out the back corner. 6'4", Jefferson. 6'5" now, just like that. Scoreboard operator on that. Hammering the dribbles in the back is number 1. That's Kamish. Sets number 5. That is Bursey with a dink over the top. Possession to Iowa Western. Handled in the back court by Gumieres. She sets. Dink by LeBlanc. Set number 6. That is Capoletti. That's maintained. Gumieres. And she gets it inside the line. 7-5. That was a nice kill from about 10 feet from the net. Number 12, Morgan LeBlanc, 5'8" sophomore from Branson, will serve in the back corner. Right-handed serve. Dug out. That is an ace. Ace for LeBlanc on that serve. Couldn't be dug out by number 6, Georgia Capoletti.
Very creative serve there.
Another serve by LeBlanc, handled in the back court. Number 2, that is Madison Haverman. She's met at the net by number 7, Maureen Matthews. 6' sophomore from High Ridge. 9-5, Jefferson College. LeBlanc with another serve. Floater taken in the back court. Set by Bodley. Handled by Lemos. Over to LeBlanc, hammers it over. Handled by Boastal on the return. Bang! Maureen Matthews just hammers it right into number 15, Tylee Fuller. Meets her right at the front of the net. 9-6 is the score. Serving now, number 2, Madison Haberman. Taken in the far back corner by LeBlanc. Gives it all the way over to Matthews, who floats it over on the possession. Number 6, that is Capoletti. She's met at the front of the net by number 10, Amari Branch-Ottman. Ottman, 6-foot freshman from Rockford, Illinois, meets her at the net. Side out. 10-6, Jefferson. Alohalini Bursey. Dink serve over the net. Set. Dink by number 6. That's Capoletti. Maintained by Jefferson. And Matthews hammers it out. 10-7 now. Iowa Western. Not 10-7?
10-7 Jefferson.
Oh, well,
over Iowa Western.
10-7 Iowa Western serving.
There you go.
That's hammered into the net by Radisevich. 11-7 now Jefferson. And Jefferson will maintain. Serve number
out there
8,
as well.
Lemos coming out. Number 10, Branch-Ottman coming out. That is number 11, Paige Davis with serve. Handled by Radisevich. Dug out, but goes into the net by LeBlanc. 11-8. And Iowa Western will serve now. Number 6, Georgia Capoletti from Ferma, Italy. 5'10 sophomore. Bangs a knuckleball. That goes out. Backcourt. 12-8 now. Lady Vikings still on top. Number 14, Natani Gumieres, 5'6", sophomore from Brazil. The court near us, hammers it, handled by Oshkin. Handled by Bostel on the other side for us. Jefferson, that is LeBlanc with a hammer, still maintained. Dugout. Set by Paige Davis. Dink kept out of the net by Gumieres. Sets it back to Dostal. Bang! Kenda Smith. Still maintained. Ball is still in play. That's dug out by Gumieres. Back over. Paige Davis.
Good effort there.
12-9. Great rally on that play. Duru Ajkan, number 4 for Iowa Western. Serving, handled by Gumieres in the back. Bostel, back off the net, handled by Bostel. Back over to Davis. Davis gives it to Kindia Smith. She bangs it off number 1, Rana Kamish. And it goes out, and it is .9 now. Amelia Bostel back to serve for the Lady Vikings. Got a 3-1-1 set on the offense right now. Iowa Western. Kamish handled by Bostel over the net. Given to Kindia Smith. Hammers it backcourt, handled by Oshkin. Back over to number 12, LeBlanc. She dinks it over. Handled by Oshkin. Returned back over the net. That is number 5, Bursey. Alohalini Bursey hammers it back over. Dug out by Kindia Smith, but just goes off her hand, side out. 13-10 now. Number 16, Laureen Bodley comes out. Number 15, Tylee Fuller coming in to serve. Once again, left-handed. Hammers a floater to the back court. Handled by Davis. Over to LeBlanc. She hammers it. Given back out. Dinks it back over by LeBlanc. Still handled by Iowa Western. Dink met at the front by number 5, Olalini Bursey, 6-foot sophomore from St. Clair. Just gets the touch on it. 14-10 now for the Lady Vikings. And Kindia Smith comes out. Paige Davis comes out. Should be Julia Lemos serving, and she does. Handled in the backcourt by Oshkin. Set, hammered by Haverman, maintained by Jefferson. Dink by LeBlanc, still handled by Iowa Western. Hammered out by Rana Kamish. 15-10 now. Lady Vikings on top. Lemos still serving. Have Aloha Leni Bursey up front with number 10, Branch Ottman. It's handled by Radisevich over there. Gets it back over. Jefferson. That was Aloha Leni Bursey hammering it, but comes back off of the front presence at the net by Radisevich. 15-11 now as Iowa Western will take over the serve. Number 1, Rana Kamish. Sets the serve. Gumieras sets it over for Paige Davis, for LeBlanc, I'm sorry. 15-12 as that point for Iowa Western. Rana Kamish still maintains serve. 15 dribbles, hammers it over, handled by Bostel. Gets it over. Set by Radisevich. Side out. Point for the Lady Vikings. That makes it 16-12. And number 12, Morgan LeBlanc. Back to serve for the Lady Vikings. Right-handed serve, little knuckleball to the back court. Set, hammered by Haverman, maintained. Back off the net from Branch Ottman. Set, she hammers another one, handled by Oshkin. What a stop. Number 13, Radisevich, brings it back in, but it is hammered over by number 5, Aloha Leni Bursey. 17-12, and we got a timeout on the floor. We got a timeout here. This is Jefferson College Lady Vikings basketball on live stream STL.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
We are here for the health and well-being of Jefferson County.
We are here at county schools, private schools, and Jefferson College to serve students.
We are here providing mental health services for children and adults.
Providing dental care, doctor visits, wellness exams, and immunizations at our school-based health centers.
Still respond to the demand for COVID vaccines and testing at ComTree clinics.
Join 1 in 20 residents in the county.
We are here.
We are here.
We are here. We invite you to become a member of the ComTree family tree.
Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook back here. Lady Vikings volleyball on live stream STL. And real quick before we get back underway, Ray, as I mentioned in the pregame show, Aloha Leni Bursey, number 30 in the Jefferson or in the junior college circuit in hitting percentage at .305 in Bostal. She's number 19 in the nation in digs, and you're seeing both of them earning their keep here today. There was a hammer at the front at the net by Capoletti. Handled, rally still going. That is too many touches. That was 4 touches for Iowa Western. Jefferson College, 18-12 now. Lady Vikings volleyball out here at the Jefferson College field house. Served by LeBlanc. Dink just over the net by number 2, Madison Haverman, who's going to go back and serve. 18-13. Lady Vikings on top by 5. Haverman from Council Bluffs, Iowa. Handled by Bostel, but just right off of her arms, and That will be an ace for Haverman. Sneaking in a service ace. 18-14. She's going to pop another one to the backcourt. Handled again by Boastel this time. Over to Lemos. There we go. Number 7, Maureen Matthews gets one in there with a kill. 19-14. And Alohalini Bursey, 6-foot sophomore from St. Clair. She'll be back actually in the middle of the backcourt. Serve. Handled by Tylee Fuller. Goes off the arm of Matthews, and that will be a side-out point. 19-15 with Milica Radicevic, 6-foot freshman from Belgrade, Serbia, to serve left-handed. Handled in the backcourt by LeBlanc. Over, dink by Matthews. Still handled by Iowa Western. Hit back over by Radicevic. Matthews hammers another one over. Set again. Number 16, that is Lauren Bodley, gets it back. Handled. Dink by Sievers. Hammered inside the line by Lauren Bodley. 19-16 for Iowa Western.
Starting to see a little rally here from Iowa Western here. 3 in a row here.
Definitely making the Lady Vikings work out there now. 3-point ball game. Iowa Western going with a 4-lady stack position at the front of the net. Radicevic hammers the serve into the net. 20-16 is now your score. Jefferson Lady Vikings on top. Out goes Lemos. Paige Davis rotates back. Joined by LeBlanc on the back line. Serve to the back. Handled by Radicevic. Hammered by number 16, Lauren Bodley, 6'4" at the net. That's some damage at the front of the net by a tall lady, Ray.
Yep.
20-17 is now your score. Number 8, that is Lulu Ali. Hammered off the net by number 7, Maureen Matthews. Point for Jefferson. 21-17 as that went off the hand of Lauren Bodley. Serving number 14, that is Natani Gumiaris. Hammers one diagonally from the right court to the back left. Number 7, Melina Christodoulou.
Say that 10 times fast, right?
We're just going to call her Melina. Over for Iowa Western. You know what? Actually, that's number 1. That's Rana Kamish. Looked like a 7 from the initial look at that. Kindia Smith, dink over the net. Handled by Oshkin. Set. Hammered by Kindia Smith. Point for the Lady Vikings, 22-18. Out comes Sierra Sievers. In comes number 5, Alohalini Bursey. Back to serve, your libero, Amelia Boastel, and we've got a timeout on the floor.
We hope that you're enjoying today's broadcast of Vikings Volleyball here. This is the Iowa-Missouri Challenge here on live stream STL.
While we have some time real quick, Ray, this seems to be like an annual get-together of some of the Iowa junior colleges, community colleges. They come down, and it looks like they play like kind of like a round robin, if you will,
something
against
like that.
Jefferson College and Mineral Area as well. And
this year's teams, Iowa Western, Missouri State West Plains, Jefferson College, obviously, Mineral Area, and
Indian Hills and Marshalltown.
Yep,
and as we mentioned earlier last night, Marshalltown was defeated by Jefferson College, and earlier today they were defeated by West Plains, 3-0 in both. So Marshalltown looking to get off the schneid as they play later on. But right now, Jefferson College Lady Vikings on top, 22-18. 11:23 in the morning Central Standard Time.
It is. We don't get very many early morning volleyball games. All the volleyball parents are saying, well, where you been? I'm sure.
Amelia Bostel, your libero, back to serve, far court, to the middle, handled by number 6, Capoletti. They set Rana Kamish from Istanbul, Turkey for Iowa Western.
The game of adjustments here.
22-19 now. Number 15, Tylee Fuller, back to serve for Iowa Western. Lefty stops, pops, hits a little floater. Handled by Davis. Dink over by Bursey, handled by Iowa. Set again by Davis. Hammered by LeBlanc. Handled again off the net. Bang! Morgan LeBlanc. Give me some of that hammer. 23-19. Good night. Number 8, Julia Lemos now. Sophomore from Brazil. She's in the near court towards us. Right-handed serve. Fires cross court. Set. Dink by Haverman. Number 10, that was Branch Ottman. Freshman tried digging that out, but went out of play. 23-20 is your score right now, as Rana Kamish will be serving in the backcourt for Iowa. Handled by Bostel. Set by Lemos. Knocked over by LeBlanc. Maintained by Iowa Western. Dink by Capoletti. Dink by Bursey, and she winds up getting the point in the backcourt as Kamish could not handle it. 24-20 set point. Morgan LeBlanc looking to take care of business here. 24-20 is your score. Serve, handled in the backcourt. 13, that is Radisevich. Handled, spike by Bursey. Handled once again off of LeBlanc in the backcourt. 24-21 as Iowa Western gets the point on that possession. Number 2, Madison Haverman will be serving left-hander. Nope, she's a righty. Dug out by Bostel. Goes off the bottom of the net. Lemos couldn't dig it out. 24-22. Iowa Western is not going away.
That was almost a quick pitch there for Iowa Western. Just kind of tried to catch him sleeping, and she did.
24-22. Haverman with the serve, handled by Bostel. Over to Lemos. That is whacked by Bursey, but still kept in play by Iowa Western. Set by Lemos. Smacked by Bursey. It's in. First set goes to Jefferson College Lady Vikings, 25-22. This is Jefferson College Lady Vikings volleyball on live stream STL.
We'll be right back.
When I first walked on campus at Jefferson College, I was so excited.
I knew I wanted to be here. This is amazing. This is where I belong.
Jefferson College offers the quality, flexibility, and affordability that I'm looking for.
The beautiful campus and friendly atmosphere make me feel welcome.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong at Jefferson College. Classes start soon. Learn more at jeffco.edu.
Hey Dalen, check this out. It says right here, your father and I are second cousins. We're related.
Well, if that's the case, you owe me a graduation present.
Very funny.
At least you can say you're related to an all-conference and all-district baseball player. How does that feel?
I will admit, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey Dalen.
Yeah?
At least you could say you're related to a famous sports media person. What's that like?
I wouldn't know. but I do know to watch the Main Street Sports Show on Livestream STL.
The Main Street Sports Show, shining a light in Jefferson County.
Very funny.
What you guys do for Jefferson County sports, it doesn't go unnoticed by the coaches in all sports.
Yeah,
all
I appreciate
sports.
that.
You know, I have a lot of friends that are head, basketball coaches, and I've been, of course, around Jefferson County all my life and followed all kinds of sports, even before I got into the coaching. So what you guys do to help promote it with the kids is unbelievable, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
For you guys to take your time and what you do is awesome. Just awesome.
Yeah, we try, we work hard, and we think they deserve it. The kids deserve to be able to be seen, and if we can turn out kids in the community to better them, get them in college, and make them a better citizen, that's the key.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice to launch a successful career, not just a job.
My first choice for classes that are guaranteed to transfer toward my major.
Affordable career programs, 2-year transfer, and high school dual enrollment courses. Begin the path to a great career without paying a 4-year college price.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice.
Make Jefferson College your first choice for a great education.
Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook back here at Jefferson College Fieldhouse. Lady Vikings, now they switch ends. So if you're following us on a non-viewable format, the Lady Vikings will be going from your right to your left. Iowa Western will be going left to right, obviously. See if we can set some offense for you now. Kindia Smith, number 1 out there for the Lady Vikings. Number 11, Paige Davis. Sierra Sievers. In the back court, number 14, Natani Gumieres, your libero, Amelia Bostel, and number 12, Morgan LeBlanc. First one goes back to LeBlanc off her hands. Point for Iowa Western on the serve, which would have been an ace, by the way. That is number 6 back there. That is Georgia Capoletti. Capoletti hammers it back, handled by LeBlanc. Hit back over to her, over the net. Number 13, that's Radisevich. Bangs it, Bostel. Double touch by her in the back court. Same player can't hit it twice. One of the few rules I do know about volleyball on that. Iowa Western up all of a sudden 2-0. Capoletti serves in the back court. Handled by LeBlanc. Over to Kindia Smith, and that goes out of the back court. 3-0. And Capoletti, sophomore, 5'10", from Fermo, Italy, serves once again. Handled by Bostel. Ace as it goes off her hands, out of play. 4-0, Ray. This is almost like where we need to call a timeout and have the pitching coach come out.
I would definitely be thinking about a timeout here, especially if they get another point here.
Something to break up the monotony here. Capoletti, another serve. Little push from the back by Gumieres, and just like that. All right, Lady Vikings get a point on that, and your libero, number 2, Amelia Bostel. She will be serving in the back court. Bostel, once again, number 19 in the junior college circuit in digs. You can see her working. Double hit.
You say get a double touch there?
Yep, 4-2 now. Iowa Western on top. Bostel's going to serve courtside nearest to us. Straight on back. Handled by Capoletti and hammered by number 13. That was Radisevich off the top of the net and out. 5-2 now as Duru Ojkan, the libero for Iowa Western, serves. Handled by Dostal in the back. Over to Kindia Smith. Gets it back over. Number 1, Ramesh. Handled by Boastal in the back. Dink by LeBlanc. Back handled by Boastal. Over to Paige Davis. And it is hammered out. 5-3 off of an Iowa Western defender. That would have been number 2, Madison Haverman, up there at the net. Number 8, Julia Lemos, back to serve. And they run a Lady Vikings here, running just a, looks like a standard stack, 4-lady like domino effect off the top of the net on the serve. Handled by Radisevich, dug back out by Ajkan. Dink over the net by Ramesh. Handled by Lemos, she dinks it back over. They're calling a double touch.
Did a little push there, unfortunately. Tried to push that over sideways, if you would.
Down by 3 are the Lady Vikings. It is 6-3. Iowa Western back to serve. Tylee Fuller at you left-handed. Dink by Bursey, handled by Oshkin. Hammered now by Alohalini. Bursey goes off the hands of Kamish, and it is 6-4. Back to serve, number 12, Morgan LeBlanc. Court nearest us, straight down, handled by Tylee Fuller. Dink by Haverman. And that that dropped in. No, just dropped outside the line. 6-5 now. Lady Vikings down by 1. Making a little bit of a rally comeback here. LeBlanc with another serve. Handled by Fuller. That is Radisevich. Over. Hammered out of bounds. Tie ball game. Great job by the Lady Vikings to come back in this way.
Yeah, you're down by 4-0 to start here, so good rally back. It's all about momentum again, you know.
LeBlanc serves, handled by Fuller. Met at the net. Matthews and Radisevich. Matthews gets the benefit of that one. It drops in. 7-6 Lady Vikings up on top now after we had indicated they'd been down 4-0. So now they are on a 7-2 run here at the moment. And a hush falls over the crowd.
Yeah, we're double checking on something here, I guess, at the table.
And while we have a minute, Jefferson College Lady Vikings, they play once again at 7 o'clock, and we will have that game for you as they play the tough Indian Hills Community College, who will come in at 26-2.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Going to be a good battle.
Yeah, they are all about business. They beat Marshalltown last night 3-0, but they also lost to West Plains. That was their last game. That was their late game. They lost to West Plains 3-2. They had won 19 in a row up to that point.
Wow.
Yeah. So Lady Vikings should get a nice workout here, tune up for tonight. And that's the thing too, Ray. You know, we were talking about momentum a while ago that, you know, say you look at a team like Marshalltown. This could be, you know, like a double-edged sword coming in. You know, you start off 0-6. Is this something that, you know, you can't gain any traction. But say you come in like a team like maybe West Plains, or you look at like Jefferson College. One of these little round-robin tournaments seem to be like something that could be like a make or break for you in a short amount of time.
Right. More ground you can make up if you drop behind.
So Morgan LeBlanc in the back court, serving for the Lady Vikings. Over the net, handled by Fuller, set by Radisevich, and just dinked over the net. Could not be handled by Lemos. Back to a 7-7 ball game. Julia Lemos. Back to serve, number 1. That is Rana Kamish. LeBlanc all the way back. Boastal handles it. It's hit over by number 7. That was Matthews. number 2. That is Madison Haverman with a hammer shot. Puts Iowa Western back up on top, 8-7. Rana Kamish, 5'10" sophomore from Istanbul, Turkey. About 20 dribbles in the back, checking the softness of the ball. Pretty soon she's going to stop and pop a 2 from the floor here.
Yeah, right. She's waiting for something to come
together,
I guess.
Waiting for the basketball nets to drop down.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't mentioned it yet. I mean, the beautiful, amazing look here of the brand new floor here.
Yeah, you had talked about that, and I was noticing that too, and the nice graphics that are built into it, like the little Viking ship.
Yeah. The Viking ship kind of recessed in this.
It's like an offset, darker wood that's in there with the colored Viking logo on the floor, and then you have the offset dark wood ship underneath. I'm sure that cost a pretty penny.
Sure. Again, I'm not sure what the delay is here, but
it's almost like somebody, just wanted to throw a red flag out to break up the momentum right now, as we had a good pace and a good feel going to the game, and now
right.
I don't think it should be about the score, because we're pretty much keeping track the same way, and
everything looked good on my end. Really has.
Well, in the meantime, Mr. Ray, is there any sponsors we want to thank off the top of our heads for right now?
We can thank this sponsor real quick here. Our folks over at Cheap Seats Photography. Photography, banners, and designs. Give them a call, 314-402-9014. CheapSeatsPhoto.com. They do an amazing job on our banners, and we are very grateful to be partnered with Cheap Seats Photography, Ron Rigdon and the folks over there.
And speaking of which, we just got a new banner.
I did.
We did. Smaller version, a quaint little banner, if you will. Ideal for remote broadcast tables. Back to it. Rana Kamish serves backcourt. Met at the net, Maureen Matthews. Off of defender's arm for Iowa Western. That would have been number 13, Radisevich. Point once again back to Iowa Western, just like that. 2-point deficit for the Lady Vikings, down 9-7. Kamish, another serve at the backcourt, handled by LeBlanc. Over to Branch Ottman. Handled by Kamish in the far back. Bostel sets. Hammered by Matthews, still handled by number 13, Radisevich. Radisevich sets. Little dink back there by Kamish, handled by Bostel in the back. Branch Ottman off of number 12. Nope, number 13 off of Radisevich at the front of the net. So you have Radisevich, and you also have Capoletti up there at the front of the net. 10-7 is now your score. Rana Kamish still serving. Handled by Bostel in the back. Over to Lemos. Handled by Oshkent in the back. And out. It is now 11-7 for Iowa Western. Coach Ida Steiger coming out onto the court, shouting some instruction. Looks like to Branch Ottman up there at the front of the net. There's Lemos. Over to Matthews. Off the hand of Oshkin. And a point for Jefferson College. Now 8-11, 3-point deficit. Lohalini Bursey from St. Clair, Missouri, middle of the floor. And once again, still some confusion down on the court as well. Assistant coach Joby Ramos over there for Iowa Western, asking for clarification as well. Back underway. Serve handled by Fuller in the back. Jefferson Lamos over to Matthews off the net. Handled by Bursey. Dink over the net. That was tipped by Branch Ottman. Goes out and that is a point for Jefferson College. 9-11, down by 2. Bursey back to serve again. Middle, ace, off the hand of Fuller in the back court. She backed up in front of the libero back there, Duru Ojkan. Got in her way, a little confusion in the back court. Beneficiary of that is Jefferson College, 10-11. Bursey once again picks her spot back to Fuller. Handled by Radisevich. They bang one in the back court. Hammered by Matthews. That goes out of bounds. 12-10. Iowa Western up on top. Madison Haberman back to serve for Iowa Western, who are up by 2. Right-handed serve to the middle of the court, pushed just down into the floor by LeBlanc. That is a service ace, making it 13-10.
Vikings are so good at coming back here, but they just have not been able to come forward and take the lead in this particular set.
Haberman picking her spot back to LeBlanc in the middle. Lemos over to Matthews, hammers it back, handled by Ramesh. That is met at the net by number 6 by Capoletti. Goes off of her hand. Point for the Vikings, 13-11. They are down by 2. Finally was able to break the serve of Iowa Western. Number 11, Paige Davis, sets it up. Radisevich, dink over by Capoletti, handled by Bostel, hammered off the net. Kindia Smith, just like that. Point for Iowa Western, 14-11 is your score. Radisevich back to serve. 6-foot freshman from Serbia, handled by Bostel in the back. Paige Davis sets it for Smith. She dinks it over. Handled by Ojkan, hammered by Capoletti. Set, Matthews hammered once again over. That is number 10. That is Denali Jones. Bang. And they're saying nope. Jefferson thought they had the point on that, but that is the visitors. Iowa Western gets that point, 15-11. Serve, handled. Kindia Smith saying it did go off of Iowa Western player. That was number 12, or number 11 up there at the front of the net. Paige Davis, so it's 15-12. Vikings now down by 3. Number 14, Notney Gumieras back to serve. And just like that, fires it out the back court, 16-12, and Iowa Western will take over the serve. That will be number 6, Georgia Capoletti. Back to serve once again. Pops a knuckleball right into the net. Thank you very much. 16-13 now. Lady Vikings will take care of business on the serving end now. As your libero, Amelia Bostel serves in the near court towards us, right at the knees of Capoletti. They fire it back over to Kamish. She hammers it out. Vikings get the point on that. So Lady Vikings down 14-16, down by 2. Bostel still serving. Back to Capoletti, handled in the back court. Dink by Jones, handled by Kindia Smith, off the hands at the net. Point for Iowa Western. And it looks like we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout here as well. Jefferson College Lady Vikings volleyball as they are down by 2. This is Lady Vikings volleyball on Livestream STL.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook back here with you at the Jefferson College Field House. Lady Vikings volleyball. Currently they are down 14-17 to Iowa Western Community College. See if I can set the players out here for you right now before Ashkan, well, after she serves. Handled by Gumieres, over to LeBlanc. Handled by Iowa. Pushed back over by Kamish. Nailed by LeBlanc. Still set by Ashkan. Dink by Lauren Bodley. Sent over by Paige Davis. Rana Kamish hammers it for Iowa Western. 18-14 Iowa Western on top. Number 5, Alohalini Bursey is out there with number 11, Paige Davis. Ashkan, another serve. Handled by Paige Davis. Dinked over by LeBlanc, going cross court. Vikings now down 15-18, down by 3. As Kindia Smith checks out, Paige Davis checks out. Julia Lemos back to serve. She's over on the far court, serving right to left. Handled in the back court by Kamish. Just sent back over by Bodley, handled by Bostel. That is hit over by Paige Davis. No, Morgan LeBlanc goes off the hand of the backcourt defender. Point for the Lady Vikings. Cuts it to 2, 16-18. Lemos back to serve again for the Lady Vikings. Hit in the backcourt, over to number 6, Capoletti. They get it over the net. That is number 10, Branch Ottman. That is handled all the way over by Radisevich. They get it back over the net. Fake by number 5, Bursey, and that goes to Branch Ottman, who dinks it over. 17-18, Lady Vikings down by 1. Still within striking distance.
And here's the part right here where you hope that they're able to get over the hump here because they've gotten so close and they could fall behind. They get close. They've not been able to get over the hump here in this particular set.
Lemos, another serve in the backcourt, handled by Kamish. Over to Radisevich. Bodley knocks it out all the way over across court. 18-18, all tied up, and there is a timeout on the floor. We're going to take a timeout as well, all knotted up at 18. This is Jefferson College Lady Vikings volleyball on Livestream STL. Back in a minute.
Jefferson College, my first choice.
My first choice to launch a successful career, not just a job.
My first choice to learn skills, to earn money, not owe money.
Affordable career programs, 2-year transfer, and high school dual enrollment courses. Begin the path to a great career without paying a 4-year college price.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice.
My first choice. Make Jefferson College your first choice for a great education.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL. Check out our Facebook page, YouTube page, Twitter page, Twitch page, and Instagram page, all at Livestream STL. And also check out our website, livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. Thanks for watching today's broadcast.
Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook back here with you. Jefferson College Lady Vikings volleyball as they are scratching, clawing their way. They have now come back, made it 18-18, so it's a race to 7 points now. Back to serve in the back court, that is Amelia Bostel. And just like that, fires the serve into the net, makes it 19-18. So that's just a give me point for Iowa Western. Number 15, Tylee Fuller, 5'10 sophomore from Lehigh, Utah, coming back to serve. Hammers it on the floor, left-handed serve. Knuckleball handled in the back by Gumieres. Over to Branch Ottman. She fires it, handled by Oshkan in the backcourt. Handled by Oshkan again with another dig, earning her keep and her dig percentage. Handled in the backcourt by Capoletti. Fires it over to Haverman. She bangs it off a hand of a Jefferson. Well, maybe it wasn't.
Went out.
Okay, I thought somebody at Jefferson College had gotten a hand on it at the front of the net there, but all tied up, back up at 19 again. We'll take that. We will take that. Number 12, Paige Davis. Morgan LeBlanc back to serve. Kamish just fires a low ball over, and there is a dink by Matthews. Surprises everybody. Tylee Fuller could not come up to play it. And number 2, Haverman, just fell right in between them. Nice dink. LeBlanc serving. 20-19, Vikings on top. Floater to the back, handled by Fuller. Over to Kamish, handled by Bostel. Over to Lemos, over to Matthews once again on a hit. 21-19, Vikings on top by 2. Another timeout taken on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. This is Jefferson College Lady Vikings basketball on live stream STL.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
Hey Dylan, check this out. It says right here, your father and I are second cousins. We're related.
Well, if that's the case, you owe me a graduation present.
Very funny.
At least you can say you're related to an all-conference and all-district baseball player. How does that feel?
I will admit, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey Dalen.
Yeah?
At least you could say you're related to a famous sports media person. What's that like?
I wouldn't know. But I do know to watch the Main Street Sports Show on Livestream STL.
The Main Street Sports Show, shining a light in Jefferson County.
Very funny.
LeBlanc back to serve. Off of Alohalini Bursey at the front of the net. Point falls in at 22-19. Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook back here with you. Jefferson College Lady Vikings volleyball. I will get that right at some point.
You're paying it forward for the basketball season is what it is.
LeBlanc serves, dug out. Haverman just snuck behind the other defender at the front of the net, dinks it over. 22-20. Once again, a race to 25. And back to serve is Rana Kamish, handled in the back court. Number 5, that is Alohalini Bursey, handled by Lemos. Over to Bostel. Over to Matthews. She pounds it back over. Forwarded back over by 13 Radisevich, handled by Bostel in the back court. They flip it back over. Dink. That was well executed by Rana Kamish from the backcourt. Everybody in the house thought she was going to hammer it.
She got sneaky there, didn't she?
22-21, Lady Vikings on top. Kamish serves, handled by Boastal. Over to Lemos, set to Matthews, hammers it over, dug out by Kamish. Over, handled by Matthews. Oshkin just slides on in there. Over to Capoletti, fires it into the net. Vikings now up on top, 23-21. Olahalini Bursey, 6-foot sophomore from St. Clair, back to serve. She stands in the middle of the basketball court. Makeshift volleyball court. Straight down the chute. Handled by Tylee Fuller, and that is a service ace.
Well, how about that? Talk about just changing the momentum at the very last second here. And it looks like the Vikings could be very much on their way with set 2.
Match point, 24-21. Here's Bursey back to serve. Handled by Fuller. Cross court, met at the front. That is a Jefferson College Lady Vikings win as Sierra Sievers meets at the front of the net. 25-21. The Lady Vikings take set number 2. This is Jefferson College Lady Vikings volleyball on live stream STL. Back in a couple minutes.
At Jefferson College, community is an important part of who we are and what we do.
We experience community as it unites us in our work and activities.
We reflect community through an annual day of service as we give back to those we serve.
We feel community knowing we're part of something greater than ourselves.
Our campus community is stronger than ever, and we realize community cannot exist without unity.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
We are here for the health and well-being of Jefferson County.
We are here at county schools, private schools, and Jefferson College to serve students.
We are here providing mental health services for children and adults.
Providing dental care, doctor visits, wellness exams, and immunizations at our school-based health centers.
Still responding to the demand for COVID vaccines and testing at CompTree clinics.
Join 1 in 20 residents in the county.
We are here.
We are here.
We are here. We invite you to become a member of the CompTree family tree.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook, as we get set for set 3 as the Lady Vikings took the first set 25-22, came back to take set 2 25-21. Iowa Western is not going away, Ray.
No, and the second set they came out pretty strong, held everything till about 18, 19 points, and then Jefferson found a way to overcome and take set 2.
Resilient bunch out here today, and
very much so.
So up 2-0. Lady Vikings just need to take care of business and don't let Iowa Western hang around any longer than what they need to. Take care of business, get to 25, get out of here and rest up for tonight.
Yeah, don't forget 7 o'clock we'll have our second game tonight.
And that's going to be a doozy. Natani Gumieras. Back to serve as we now go left to right for Jefferson College. Iowa Western, and that is LeBlanc over there on the far side. Dinks back over. That's handled by Paige Davis. Over to LeBlanc, and LeBlanc nets that one in. Point for the Lady Vikings. 1-0. 24 more left to go for pay dirt.
Yeah,
Matani Gumieras.
You really do want to get this game over with. That way you can rest up for this evening.
You got it. Got to save that voice. Got to keep your eyes on the prize, buddy. That is number 1, Rana Kamish. Back in off of her hands. That's going to be a point for Iowa Western. Rana Kamish, 5'10". She plays bigger than 5'10", Ray. Or, I mean, I should say she plays taller than 5'10".
That's true.
That is Oshkin, the libero back there. She is serving for Iowa Western, handled by the libero Bostol for Jefferson College, over to LeBlanc. They get it back over. Oshkin, dink by Bodley, handled by Bostol, over to LeBlanc. She bangs it out the back corner, and just like that, it should be 2-1, which it is now. Oshkin over to Bostol, libero to libero. Back off the net. Nice dig by Kindia Smith. Handled by Paige Davis. Sets up Kindia Smith. Hammers it into the back corner. Deuces wild, 2-2. Serve taken over by Jefferson College, and the libero Emilia Bostol back to serve in the far right corner. Going left to right. Handled in the back by Capoletti. Met at the front of the net and hammered by Haverman. Not sure how many times we've been saying that today, but boy, she has got a rocket. 5'11" out of Council Bluffs, Iowa. Boy, she is bringing it. Number 15, that is Tylee Fuller. Left-handed banger serve, handled in the back by Gumieras, set all the way across. Hammered by LeBlanc, set by Western. Rana Kamish off the front of the net, handled by Gumieras. That is number 5, that is Alohalini Bursey. Handled in the back by Oshkin, their libero, up off the net, handled by Bursey, and there is going to be a point awarded to Iowa Western, making it 4-2. Number 15, Tylee Fuller, left-handed serve, all the way across to Kindia Smith. She hammers it off of Haverman. Point for Jefferson College. Now trail 3-4. Julia Lemos back to serve for the Lady Vikings. 5'7" from Brazil. Bang into the back corner, handled by Fuller all the way over to Rana Kamish. She gets it over, handled by Bostol in the back court. Bang! You heard that all the way up here from LeBlanc. Tie ball game, 4-4. Lemos continues to serve.
And all the Vikings have to do, just keep it close here, because you're going to continue to keep that pressure on the opposition here.
Lemos. Looked like a double touch back there by 2 players, but we'll take it as they hammer it out of the back court anyway. 6-4. Or is it
5-4?
5-4.
Yeah. I think they changed that on you real quick. Sorry about that.
Lemos, once again, that is Fuller and Oshkin almost collide back in the back court. But they get it over and the point nonetheless, and we're back knotted up at 5. But back to what you had just said a little bit earlier, I wouldn't mind just seeing Jefferson taking control of this thing, getting some separation too.
Been a tough one.
Rana Kamish serving in the back court. Nice rally there by Jefferson College as you had Natani Gumi-Erez.
Like
N-A-T-A-N-Y. Looks like Nat Annie.
Say that 10 times faster, right?
I think we're just going to go Gumi-Erez.
Sounds good.
And that is LeBlanc serving in the back for the Lady Vikings. Over to Radisevich. They tuck it inside the back corner in there. Tied ball game, 6-up. Madison Haverman once again serving in the back court, nearest to us. Right-handed banger to the back court, handled by Bostel. Over to Lemos, over to Matthews. She fires one. That's just dug back out by Haverman. Dink by Lemos.
I think she pushed it.
Yep. Too much hand on the ball, kind of what you would say, right, Ray?
Mm-hmm.
So Haverman back to serve as they now go up top 7-6. Kind of a dink serve, a little soft serve, if you will. But that is just set up and killed by Maureen Matthews as Bostel comes out. And number 12, that is Sierra Sievers, 6-foot sophomore from Poplar Bluff, credited with the winning point last game. Number 10, that is Denali Jones for Iowa Western. She fires one out of the back court. 8-7 is now your score. Number 5, Alohalini Bursey back to serve in the middle of the court. Straight back, handled by Kamish, over to Bodley. Dink at the front, handled by Lemos, over to Matthews. Bang! Right off of number 10, Denali Jones. That goes out. 2-point lead now for the Lady Vikings, 9-7.
Starting to get some momentum here now.
Lemos, I think today has been the most productive server, but Bursey is serving now. Doing an excellent job as well when she has the ball. That is number 10, Branch Ottman, handled by Radisevich. Fired out the back court. Not sure if that went off of a hand or not. Nope, it did not. So point for the Vikings. 10-7. And Bursey serving again. Floater to the back court. Goes off the arm of Rana Kamish. Surprises Ashkin, the libero, back in the corner. Goes right by her.
Good rally of points here.
Service ace, making it 11-7 as Bursey's doing some damage on her serves. Another one to the back court, handled by Fuller. Over to number 6, Capoletti, and she fires one out cross court, 11-7. 12-7, up by 5 with number 5 serving. Bursey getting some points on her serves. Once again, fires to the back court, handled by Kamish. All the way across court. Sievers at the front, had the block, but goes out of bounds. 12-8 ball game now. Vikings up by 4. As Bursey comes out, Bostel comes back in. And number 13, that is Radisevich serving for Iowa Western. Over to Lemos, over to Matthews. Bang, handled by Kamish in the back. Dinks both met at the front of the net. Handled by Radisevich. Over to Lauren Bodley. She fires it cross court, out of bounds. 13-8, Vikings on top. Got some substitutions, and just like that, 13-8.
Keep your foot on the gas, right?
You're exactly right. Number 11, Paige Davis, 5'8" freshman from Leopold, Missouri, fires it into the backcourt, handled by Capoletti. Met at the net, Sievers with the net front kill. 14-8 is your score. Timeout taken on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. Jefferson College Lady Vikings volleyball right here on Livestream STL.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice to launch a successful career, not just a job.
My first choice for classes that are guaranteed to transfer toward my major.
Affordable career programs, 2-year transfer, and high school dual enrollment courses. Begin the path to a great career without paying a 4-year college price.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice. Make Jefferson College your first choice for a great education.
We are here for the health and well-being of Jefferson County.
We are here at county schools, private schools, and Jefferson College to serve students.
We are here providing mental health services for children and adults.
Providing dental care, doctor visits, wellness exams, and immunizations at our school-based health centers.
Still responding to the demand for COVID vaccines and testing at ComTree clinics.
Join 1 in 20 residents in the county.
We are here.
We are here.
We are here.
We invite you to become a member of the ComTree family tree.
Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook back here at Jefferson College Fieldhouse. 14-8, Lady Vikings on top as we are in set number 3 with the Lady Vikings up top 2-0 as they are taking on Iowa Western Community College. Paige Davis serves straight out of bounds, out the back, and just like that, 14-9. Back to serve, number 6, Georgia Capoletti fires a knuckleball. That is off the hands of Morgan LeBlanc way back in the corner. Almost surprised she didn't let that one go, Ray.
Yeah, you nailed that one with the knuckleball. She had a really hard time handling that one.
Capoletti back to fire off another one. Handled at the feet of LeBlanc. They set it up. Matthews with a spike just off the hands of Capoletti. Handled in the back. They fire one. Picked out by Bostel. All the way across to LeBlanc. Matthews fires another one. What a dig by Oshkin. Back over. Rana Kamish met at the net by number 11, Paige Davis. And number 1, Kindia Smith. 15-10.
Gutierrez coming back in to serve.
5'6" sophomore from Brazil. There you go. Hammer in the air out of the ball. Smash serve all the way to the back. Handled by Oshkin. Rana Kamish probably could have let that one go in the back, but anyway, set up to Kindia Smith. She bangs another one off Kamish at the front of the net. 16-10. Vikings up by 6.
Like I said, you got to keep that foot on the gas, and they sure are right now.
Gutierrez rotating the ball up. Floater to the back, handled by Capoletti. Back over to Denali Jones. She fires it out the back. 17-10. 8 points to pay dirt. Lady Vikings up by 7. Gumier is still keeping serve for Jefferson College Lady Vikings. Pops it back in the corner. Handled by Denali Jones all the way over to Rana Kamish, but that's dug out by Bostel. Set over to LeBlanc. Bang. 18-10.
You start seeing that they're feeling it. They sure are feeling it.
Like blood in water with a batch of piranhas. Gutierrez once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stops, pops. Floater to the back corner. Handled at the net. And that, I think, just tucked inside by number 10, Denali Jones. Yes, makes it 18-11. She comes out. Number 2, Haverman comes in. The libero, Duderu Oshkin, serving for Iowa. handled by Gutierrez on the back court. Over to LeBlanc. She dinks it back over. Little slap over by Bodley, handled. There is a grip and rip by Kindia Smith. She hammers it into the back court. 19-11, timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. Jefferson College Lady Vikings up 19-11. This is Lady Vikings Volleyball on Livestream STL.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL. Check out our Facebook page, YouTube page, Twitter page, Twitch page, and Instagram page, all at Livestream STL. And also check out our website, livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. Thanks for watching today's broadcast.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
Matt Bates, Ray Halbrook back here with you. Serve handled at the front of the net. Bangs right off of number 5, Alohalini Bursey at the front of the net. 20-11. Lady Vikings up by 9. Back in the right corner, Amelia Bostel, the libero, will serve. Fires it to the back court. Capoletti handles it. Rana Kamish off her hands back. Handled off the net by number 1, Kindia Smith. Just off of her hands out off the block. 20-12. Tylee Fuller, 5'10 sophomore now, will serve it up for Iowa Western. Buries a left hand to the back, handled by Gutierrez off the front of the net. Right up at front was Madison Haverman. 5'11 for Iowa Western. Net front presence, 20-13 now is the lead. Fuller serves, handled by Paige Davis. They get it back. Duder Ojkan hits it right in between Bostel and Gutierrez. And Gutierrez looks like she's shaken up on the play. She says she's okay. But they've been kind of picking on her back in the back court, and Fuller's going to bang another one back, handled by Bostel on this one. Over to Morgan LeBlanc, hammers it inside the line, 21-14. Lady Vikings up by a touchdown, 7-point lead. I guess you'd have to kick the extra point too, because for those keeping score at home, TD is 6 points. The extra point makes it 7, but nonetheless. Lemos serves inside, dug out all the way back by Oshkin. What a play. Gets it over to Lemos. Number 5, that is Bursey. That is handled at the front net. Another ding handled by Bursey. And LeBlanc spikes off the hands, out of bounds, 22-14. Lady Vikings up by 8, 3 points away from match point. Lemos once again back to serve. (22-14). Once again, Lemos down in front of us. Fires it across court. That was... Now it was off of number 8, Lulu Al, AHL. Lulu's from Omaha, Nebraska, of all places.
Omaha?
Omaha! No, Peyton Manning's not in the house today. Lemos back to serve, 23-14. Bangs another one cross court, handled by Al. Over to Rana Kamish. Off the net as Branch Ottman met up with number 13, Malika Radisevich at the front of the net. Radisevich comes away with the point on that for Iowa Western. 23-15, Rana Kamish back to serve for Iowa Western. To the back, handled by Gumiaras. She cuts right in front of Bostel, which I wouldn't recommend that, as your libero back there, Miss Bostel, has been doing an excellent job. But service ace once again for Kamish. She picks on Gumiaras in the back court. Morgan LeBlanc bangs one across. They still dug it out. They fire it back to the feet of Gumiaras, and point for Iowa Western. Noticing a little pattern here, Ray.
Yeah, a little trend here. Giving up a few points here, and got to regroup and find a way to get these last 2 points. That'll help.
Kamish off the net. 23-20. Yeah, that was a point for Iowa Western. They make it 23-18. And we're going to keep it right here. Talk a little bit.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching the Iowa-Missouri Challenge here on Livestream STL. We appreciate folks being on the different interweb outlets here on Facebook and YouTube as well. And if you haven't done so, jump over to our Facebook page or YouTube page, like, subscribe, share this particular feed. Love the folks over already on Mixlr.com radio. We're also on radio right now. Mixlr.com/livestream-STL. It's MIXLR.com. Thanks so much for being a part of this. And if you like what's going on here, please let the folks here at Jefferson College, the athletic director, the PR director out here, Roger Barentine, athletic director, Bob Deutschman, doing some new things out here. First off, getting a brand new, we're showing off the brand new gym floor here, the big Viking ship. Love that ship. That's a really, really cool setup here. And got a lot of new things going on over here.
Well, like we said, we're going to be back at this again at 7 o'clock for Indian Hills coming in at 26-2. They had won 19 in a row.
Yep.
I know Lady Vikings got to get 2 more to get through this one, but they do have another game in this round-robin tournament. There's LeBlanc, hammers one, handled by Oshkin, met at the net by Bursey. Another one, handled in. They bang it out the back, 23-19. Ray, it looks like they are, I'm not going to say they're picking on Gumiaras, but it seems like they've found maybe a little,
they think
little dink in the armor, a little chip in the armor, if you will. Let's see where Rana Kamish fires this one at. Handled by Gumiaras. Over to Lemos. That is hammered out of bounds by Bursey, 23-20.
Now it's starting to get a little interesting here.
A little dicey.
You know, if you get this one next point here for the Vikings, that in the back of the minds here of Iowa Western, that this game's in jeopardy.
Just like that. Rana Kamish fires one out the back court. And just like Nostradamus, 24-20.
Did I call that?
You
kind of called that.
And then some. So here we have match point. Number 12, Morgan LeBlanc fires in the back, handled by Kamish. Fires it across court, handled by Bostel, handled by Matthews. Over to LeBlanc, off fingertips. Over to Radisevich, ball falls in, handled by Bostel, just off of her hand, 24-21.
The good thing about this is you've got good bullets in the gun here to give, so to speak, but only a few.
Madison Haverman, she's been one of their best servers today. Fires one, handled by Bostel, over to Lemos at the front of the net. Dink by Bursey, off the hands and out, and Jefferson College Lady Vikings take all 3 sets. This one here by another 25-21. 21 score as they take care of business against Iowa Western 3-0. We're going to step out, and when we come back, we'll wrap things up here. This is Lady Vikings Volleyball on Livestream STL.
When I first walked on campus at Jefferson College, I was so excited.
I knew I wanted to be here. This is amazing. This is where I belong.
Jefferson College offers the quality, flexibility, and affordability that I'm looking for.
The beautiful campus and friendly atmosphere make me feel welcome.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong at Jefferson College. Classes start soon. Learn more at jeffco.edu.
Straight sets here, 3 sets in a row here, 25-22, 25-21, 25-21 here for a win for the Lady Vikings here of Jefferson College. And just final thoughts here before we get out of here. You're going to do player of the game?
We'll do a player of the game. As much as Amelia Boastel was a force in the back with her digs, and again, number 19 in the nation in the junior college circuit, I'm still gonna have to go with Alohalini Bursey, and her job at the front of the net came out when they needed to get the points, and she just seemed to be a key at the front of the net when the chips were down and they needed to turn the momentum. Yep. Bursey seemed to be the one that was the game changer for us, but I just can't let the job go by Amelia Boastel that she did in the back, and wearing the little Barrow jersey back there. I think handled her game quite well, and we look forward to the big game tonight that we have at 7 o'clock as well, Mr. Hallbrook.
Indian Hills comes in, and they are a force to be reckoned with. Got a pretty good record there. What did you say the record was again there?
26-2.
They're pretty good.
They had won 19 in a row. They had a 19-game winning streak coming into last night, and they lost to West Plains 3-2.
Wow.
So there are a number of ladies for them that are represented quite well in the leaderboard in their stat columns. But before we get out of here, I want to thank you for today for making us look and sound great today. And
we're trying, right? First volleyball game for us out here this season, and if you haven't heard, we've got a 15-game deal here for a little while here. 15 games kind of chopped up between a handful of different sports here: volleyball, basketball, baseball, softball. So we'll have tonight's game, and then we'll have next Wednesday's game versus Mineral Area, who's getting ready to play here shortly. But you want to check that out. Again, the way to find out if the games are on our outlet here is to go over to Livestream STL on our Facebook page, like, share, follow. Same thing over on the YouTube page. That way you get notifications on when we go live, and we also put all of our schedules out there as well. So we'll wrap things up here. Again, straight sets here for the Lady Vikings. For Matt Bates, for Ray Halbrook here. Thanks so much for watching Vikings Volleyball on Livestream STL. Have a great day. We'll see you at 7 o'clock tonight. Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.